here we are, stood on the 14th fairway. As you can see, fairways are not too bad. Pretty good condition considering the summer we've had. However, with the level of investment we've made with our irrigation system, pretty good isn't really good enough anymore. And I just want to talk you through some changes that we need to make to our regime to try and maximise the water we put down. If you come closer down here, you can see a plug I've taken out of the 14th fairway. There's a good example of aeration works. As you can see, all the root mass growing through the hole. But this weekend we've received over 20 mil of rain, and yet look at, it's just like powder right the way to the top. Absolute hydrophobic powder. Nothing has penetrated through the surface, and this is the problem we've got. You can see about ½ an inch of thatch there built up. That isn't the major problem. It's getting this moisture to be moved through the profile after years and years and years of hydrophobic soil. Here's the problem we've got fundamentally, is getting water through this profile. I'll just go back to the workshop and show you. You've probably heard me all banging on about wetting agents before, and I'll show you a first-hand example of the benefits of what a wetting agent will bring to us. Right, here we are now in our mesh room, and I'm going to give you a demonstration of the benefits of wetting agent. As you can see again, I mean literally 1 inch below the surface, powder, no moisture whatsoever. This is off the back of 20 mil of rain in the last 3 days. Can't get through that profile just due to the hydrophobicity of this soil. Here's a simple demonstration in these two little containers. Water, just pure water on the right hand side, which would resemble our fairways. Left hand side is the use of wetting agent. Wetting agent is basically a surfactant with different properties involved. It's got a residual element that will hold on to water, a penetrant action that will move more moisture through the profile, and various different polymers and rods within the soil that will help us move moisture through. These are peat blocks, very hydrophobic, basically exactly like our fairways. Right, I'll drop that one into the water. As you can see, not a lot of water is being uptaken at the moment. I'll drop this one into the wetting agent. That's 1 part wetting agent, 200 parts water. As you can see, the difference. What are we now, 20 seconds? We'll keep this going for another 20 odd seconds. That wetting agent has removed all the surface tension around this block of peat, allowing full moisture ingress. Within another 10 seconds, this peat block will be completely soaked, as you can see. Tiny little bit left in the middle yet, that's in less than a minute. Good old H2O, which is currently our state-of-the-art irrigation system, just water going onto the top of, as you can see, baked hydrophobic fairways. We may have the best system in the world, but at the minute we haven't got the moisture to go through the profile. Well, that will change next year with a bit more investment. As you can see now, completely saturated block of hydrophobic peat, taking all that moisture completely in less than a minute. As you can see here, still rock hard. Maybe 1% of moisture's got in there. You could probably leave that there for another 4 hours and no water would have come in. Hopefully that will enlighten you to the benefits that wetting agent will bring to us, as well as moving moisture through the profile. I've said often in the past that we'll become a drier course in the winter. As you can see, this is what happens in October when we first start to get some rain. This top inch becomes like a sponge because moisture can't go through it, and the herd of cattle effect of many golfers walking over makes this become like their proverbial pudding. Well, as you can imagine, it's not going to happen overnight, but in the next 2 to 3 years I'm confident we can move moisture an inch at a time. If we can get down to 6 inches of moisture pool, A, we're going to have deep roots. As you can see, the only roots available are the ones in the aeration holes. B, that extra moisture away from the surface will allow for firmer conditions in the winter.